Where are the critical areas right now, Barbara?
We haven't, the lake this morning actually is kind of crested. We obviously would expect that to go back up again with the rainfall that's expected today and tomorrow. There are areas on the north side of the lake that we've been getting phone calls about that water is getting high. So, we do have some areas of concern. All of the gates have been open since Monday morning, with the rainfall event starting Monday morning. At this point, we're just watching and monitoring. There's, not much else that we can do at this point.
Will you keep the gates open? During the last incident, I think you told me you closed them at some point and then reopened. Is the plan now to keep them open?
Yes, the plan is to keep them open. That's basically we're following our protocol that we have in place. Until the lake hits pool stage again, the gates won't be closed.
Okay, I'm looking at the lake stage now, 172.7, down just a smidge from where it was yesterday. But again, you're expecting more rain and that number to go up, right?
Correct. I looked at the radar this morning, looked at the lake levels, and it looks like there's a big line of thunderstorms coming our way very quickly.
Now, how's about streets and stuff? First of all, is anybody still underwater? Because yesterday we had a list of 100 miles long, and sort of tacked on to that, you had begun, I guess, the streets that folks had started repairs, and this is kind of messing them up too, right?
That's correct. I mean, we've been out trying to work on repairs, ourselves just on the water and sewer part. We had an issue with a gravity sewer main break yesterday, and crews started work, and then it started raining, and then they started work, and it started raining again, and we're going to try again after this front comes through this morning.
Last time
it does inhibit a lot of the work that we're trying to get done, just cleaning up from the last big rain back, the historic rain back in March.
Yeah, when you were going to work in a boat. How are the water treatment plants holding up?
Well, the wastewater plant where I was boating at last time, I went out yesterday. The water is starting to come up close to the edge of the road. The river came up, about 6 feet in a day. It was amazing. So we're anticipating, depending on where they put the new crest with the Red River, we're anticipating we may need to either use our high water vehicle or a boat. We're hoping just a high water vehicle. It's a little bit easier to get and safer to get staff in and out of the plant.
You told us last time, you gave us some numbers about the millions of gallons that are now, again, you're going through a lot of water right now. Can you kind of give us a rundown?
The plant, Monday morning, we were running normal. Our plant up north off of Russell Road was running around 3 million gallons a day. By the end of the night, Monday night, and into Tuesday morning, we were running close to 60 million gallons a day. And our other plant, we run 25 and we hit 80 plus. So, yes, we're seeing a lot of inflow, and that's why, we're under a consent decree. We're getting ready to spend, hundreds of millions of dollars on our sewer system over the next 8 years. Construction has already started in the Cedar Grove area, and it will be, full-fledged here shortly with lots and lots of orange barrels everywhere.
As long as it doesn't start raining again.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't, it does cause a lot of issues with our work, with streets and drainage. It does make a big mess, and it's very frustrating as we're trying to get out. We're trying to help folks, and we're trying to make repairs and make things better.
What are you watching closely today in terms of as the storm is approaching?
I pretty much monitor the lake levels, but what I monitor is those tributaries that come into the lake and see when they're, what they're doing, what levels they are, kind of where they're, if they're increasing really fast, if they're starting to crest. Like yesterday afternoon, a lot of the tributaries had crested and were coming down, or were actively cresting late yesterday afternoon. And so we anticipated the lake would crest, not really knowing how much more rainfall we're going to get.
Barbara, given the fact that the feds, the EPA, has said that our current system is kind of worn out, let's say, and the strains and the stress that has been put on our worn-out system over the last, say, 60 or 75 days, are you surprised how well it's held up?
I'm not surprised. We've done our best. We've got a great staff that works tirelessly. I've got folks that, are almost tired of overtime because we are working around the clock 24/7, whether it's repairs or plant operations. So it at this point, not much surprises me anymore.
I was going to say, let me tack on to my question, or is the system in a state where it's performed about like you expected and things could be a lot worse? And I'm teeing it up for you. If it weren't for the great folks working for you.
It could be a lot worse. It really could be a lot worse. And we've done a lot over just the past 2 or 3 years with regards to repairing some really big problem areas. We have a lot to go, but it can be overwhelming at times. And you try not to get numb to the fact that, your treatment plant, goes from 3 to 60 in a day's notice. You know that you've got some big holes, and every time you try to go out and find the big holes, that the water's coming in, it starts to flood again.
Yeah.
And it's covered up with water, and you can't get to it, and it does get a little bit frustrating that you can't fix it.
You could have gone to law school. What the heck, kid? What were you thinking?
One more quick thing. The Cross Lake, again, is 172.4. It got close to 177 last month. What is the projection for the crest right now for Cross Lake? Have you seen that number?
The last number I saw from, I think it was Homeland Security's office, was 173.5.
So not even near where we were last month.
No. We're not anticipating anything like we were last month.
Barbara Featherston, Water and Sewer Director. I like that heavy sigh she made.
And that was
I like
awesome.
That a lot.
Rising water and sewer.
No, we love it.
It was the best part.
Next time you're in a boat headed to work, give us a call, please.
Okay, I will.
Thanks, Barbara.
Thanks.